Welcome to the Book Lover Club. I'm Crystal, aka Dr. Wifey, and I'm here to kind of chit chat with you about a few books. We are at Lucy's tree. She's actually over there on the couch. She's just kind of like in her little sleepy state where she's still kind of chilling and watching. Hopefully she'll come a bit closer. Just want to get started, but before I do, I want to say, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun. So I do have some special books with me here today. I don't have any specific order to go through them. I'll just kind of freestyle talk about them, even though I did kind of look at a few things that I specifically wanted to mention to you today. All right, so my lips are kind of dry. Hold on. This is what we're using. Okay. Now, I do have my lippy on, my Kylie. Okay, and we are back. So, the first book I have, so I actually picked this up from Barnes and Noble. This book was so much fun to go through. It actually even gave me answers I didn't even realize it would. So for example, this is a really nice section, but basically it talks about the different religions and how they practice or approach the tradition of marriage. I am a Christian because I follow Jesus Christ, and my husband, she's from the Islamic religion. So the Prophet Muhammad is who leads to Allah, who is God ultimately. And it's been really cool seeing the comparison. I don't want to say that word because it's more about bridging the gap than creating one, right, with comparison. But it was cool seeing how marriage is approached in this book from different religions and stuff. And it has some like cute aesthetic vibes for if you're planning your wedding in the modern day. And then I'll try to link these books, okay? My camera is like in and out of focus because I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Next book. This book is so cool. Remember where I bought it? Not exactly. Nice because like it's a reference. So if there's a specific topic that you're looking for and you don't know where exactly to find it in the Bible, because the Bible is a pretty sturdy book, so going through it can be kind of intimidating to some and challenging in some ways, especially if you want to make a quick reference. So if there's a topic, let's see, birds. Our next book is actually gonna kind of, we'll see what happens. Birds. So what it does now is basically it will give you different scriptures where birds are mentioned in the Bible. So I'll just pull some. Vultures repulsed. Ooh, that's Genesis chapter 15 verse 11. I know definitely I should be like, I could go grab my Bible and reference that with you. It's right here. Maybe we'll do that towards the end, okay? And see what it says about vultures. Ooh, that one should be interesting. Let's pick another one. Surrogate mother. That's Jeremiah 17 verse 11. So that one should be interesting too. All right. Let's put this one down for now. Maybe that could be some homework for the Book Lover Club. I didn't think I low-key was thinking about homework because there is that book about folk tales that I was going through, and I feel like it's cool to kind of discuss some of the concepts or morals or teachings rather behind a lot of these folk tales, especially with me being from the Caribbean where we have a lot of folk tales. Definitely, like, I'd like to have discussions with anyone who's interested. God though, like, it's gotta be with God. Like anything, let's see what Jesus would do. And Let's see how we could approach or apply it rather to today's life's principles or today's experiences. Anyways, enough of that. Next book. So how have you guys been anyway? You know, like just checking in. I hope you've been good. You know, I hope this video finds you in a place of peace, literally. I know there's a whole lot going on, but the peace from the Lord literally surpasses all understanding. So just tell him your problems and rest in him sincerely. All right. So our next book, I think this one I got from Costco actually. I have been recording a few of the species I've seen, so I'll show you. Okay. So the red cardinal, I actually saw one yesterday, or was it today? I think it was yesterday. And it was like flying, like I was driving on the main road and it was zoop zooping doing its thing. Beautiful bird. And I wouldn't necessarily say they're common, but I've seen red cardinals quite a bit around Ohio, especially. All right, another one, the blue jay. Beautiful. It's funny, we were just talking about the red cardinal and now we're contrasting, or we're looking at now the blue jay. No, I know red and blue and yellow are our primary colors, but we're not gonna compare them. You know, I'm just saying it's funny that one was a red and now one is a blue. Beautiful bird. These birds are a little bigger than the red cardinals, but I spot them too. I've seen them in the yard. Just I make notes on them, so I did I write about the blue jay. Flew into the tree then out. Good sized bird, so cute. Admire God's blessings and creations, like literally. You know, it's so cute, the little mushrooms that grow out of the grape. Fungi really do live symbiotically with our like fruits and vegetables. They're not always wanted guests, so you kind of have to weed them out, like remove them. But they're so beautiful, they're so cute, and I don't imagine they're really affecting the fruit. Well, I'd have to look into that because I really don't know. Moving right along, I think I had another one I wanted to show you guys. It was the crow. One day I saw a lot of crows, like we're just kind of chilling there. And usually crows are kind of birds that people think so superstitiously of. They're seen as a bad omen sometimes, like a bad sign. However, they're God's creatures too, right? And even if they do bring a sign, you don't always condemn every prophecy. Instead, you take it back to God and see what he has to say. I did have that experience that I, you know, speak about, and I refer to it as the bugs, the birds, and the butterflies. And so I guess this is a segment where I'll kind of talk about that a little bit. You know, the bugs, beetles more specifically. There are two types of bugs like I'll refer to, but the beetles, like they're iridescent, very cute, but they're mating a lot. It's mating season, I understand, and that's how they were designed, or maybe that's, I don't know what they're doing, but they out here, you know, they're in the public, and that's a lot of people in today's society, you know, like out here publicly with their sins. And it's like fornication is really the one I want to say, because the bugs were mating, like there was literally an orgy in the garden. But next book, final book 2, and then maybe we'll revisit what we said we were gonna with those Bible verses, but probably actually on the next episode of Book Lover Club. I think I like that better because then I will get to go and do my reading instead of just doing a cold analysis. I don't think I want to play with God's words like that. It's not a game. All right. Seeing Stars. This one I picked up in Barnes and Noble. It was an unexpected pickup, okay? I am not an astrologist. I'm not I remember like a whole bunch of kids used to take it in college because they probably thought it was the easy one or something, but I didn't, right? Like I did look at the stars like one time in college with some friends. Like we lay down on the ground and kind of gazed up at the stars and stuff, and it was a vibe, you know what I mean? Because God created them. But at the end of the day, like I don't really know much about it. My husband now, he got the telescope, and so it's been inspiring us to kind of test the waters there a little bit, and I hope that God approves. I hope that he, you know, maybe he has something to show us. So yeah, what I wanted to kind of point out in this book, oh, I didn't say who the authors were. Okay, so the author of Where to Find It in the Bible is Ken Anderson, okay, and then the Outdoor School Animal Watching, that one is published by Odd Dot. That's really cute. Maybe it's like a team that kind of works on this, but I'm not sure. It's really nice though. Very interactive book, great for kids. This one, Seeing Stars, which is a complete guide to 88 different constellations, is by Sarah Gillingham. I hope I'm saying her name appropriately. All right, so I did want to go to the animal section of the so it has a section for animals and people, but what really stood out to me were 3 constellations in particular, okay? Now I have not spotted them as yet. However, I think it would be really cool to do so. The first one, I needed to just kind of chill, but I'm so excited. So, Canes Venatici, or Venatici, Tici. Canes Venatici. Canes Venatici. Okay, the hunting dogs. Look at this. What really fascinates me about this constellation is, first of all, I used to foster a hunting dog, like the breed, and you know, they're very peculiar, they're beautiful, and I miss him, and I hope he's doing well, you know, God bless him. So I thought it was really cool that there's actually like a set of stars in the sky that would emulate a pair of hunting dogs. So yeah, it says it's best seen between late March and June from anywhere except from the bottom half of the southern hemisphere. We're past June now, but still, that's good to know. Yeah, so then the next one, the chameleon. Okay, wait, let me show you. So, fun fact, I went to the pet store one time and I saw a veiled chameleon. Beautiful, beautiful creature. Actually, it started from even before that. So I used to think of myself as a chameleon to some degree when I was growing up, because I had to move around a lot, or let me not say had to. I don't know if the lighting is strange either, but it's kind of like giving. It's kind of a vibe. Yes, Lucy's tree. I wish she was over here. I wish I could just bring her over here, but I don't want to disturb her sleep. Anyways, chameleons, you know, they can change color and they can adapt to their environments, like stuff. And I used to relate to iguanas, and I used to relate to adapting and changing to suit my environment. Okay, So I think they're fascinating creatures. And then I saw that one at the pet store, and I wanted to bring him home. I picked out a name and everything, but it just wasn't the time. So yeah, there's that. And then the last one I'll talk about is the dove. The bird which symbolizes peace. Thank you, Lord God. Now, when Noah and the ark and all of that happened, with the flooding, Noah sent out a dove, every day, to see if the water levels were going down. And how was that the bird would return, and one day when he let the bird out, it came back with an olive branch, which meant that there was signs of life somewhere. But the bird came back, which meant that it couldn't settle. So, he sent the bird out again. And one day the bird never came back, which meant that, it was okay enough for the bird. Now, birds are able to live on perched, surfaces. So if it found a tree that was there doing its thing, and some trees can sprout out of water. I'm from the islands, and when we used to go through the crocodile marsh, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so maybe the bird had found a place to settle, but maybe no one of them couldn't settle just yet. So Noah still had to wait for God's instruction. But the dove was still a symbol of just like, okay, we're at peace now. The water is coming at peace. You know what I mean? Like, God is finally gonna be at peace with this new beginning. And he did give us the rainbow, which is a promise that he would never flood us again. And hopefully, before Judgment Day, he'll just find peace with us. We gotta repent. Bugs, birds, and butterflies, all of us. But and when I keep saying bugs, birds, and butterflies, I'm not promoting nothing here is sponsored. I'm just I feel like I'm just trying to get the message out, essentially. Anyways, so I think that was really fun. Thanks for coming to the Book Lover Club at Lucy's Tree. Yeah, let me get this book out the way. I had a great time. We'll catch up another time on the next episode. Hopefully then we'll get to go back over those scriptures that we found in Where to Find It in the Bible. And I hope you found these books interesting, or these topics interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my stuff going. This little cap. Easy going. I wish she was over here to be wearing it. Thanks for watching. Keep God first and love always. The doctor is out. The nail want to fix, but I just saw. Toodles. Mom, is there you sleep out Book Lover Club? Are you sleep out Book Lover Club, Mom? I love you.